Who's mine? Shannon's in the house. Shannon Smith is here. Let's see what she's thinking. She's thinking, you know, I just learned the professional way to say, I told you so, and this was identified early on as the likely outcome. Use that one. I'm gonna use that in an email later. She's also thinking, I wonder if my recorded call has ever been used for training purposes or quality for, you know, when they give you I like, don't use my phone call. I sound really weird in mine. You guys, Shannon's in the studio and she's about to transform our breakfast. Shannon, if I said, give me a quintessential breakfast, you'd want like an egg.
You want an egg.
Some kind of a bread.
Some kind of a bread.
And then some kind of a meat, right?
Yeah.
Those three things.
You're covered.
West Bend said, hold my beer. I'm gonna give you one thing that does it all. It's like a breakfast station.
It is. It's a toaster that thinks it's a diner.
That is literally, we need to make that the tagline.
It's a toaster that thinks it's a diner.
Watch
Seriously.
what this can do. By the way, $49.99 for like 3 different appliances in one. Is that like?
I know, you want hard-cooked eggs, you want soft-cooked eggs. How about if I make you poached eggs while you do your makeup?
No.
Sound good? How about boiled eggs perfect? Have you ever made a perfect boiled egg? It's almost
hard.
like, they're hard.
Yeah.
It's almost like alchemy. So good to see you.
Hello, my friend. So
Happy
good to see you.
breakfast. I mean, perfection every time. So it is. It's a toaster that thinks it's a breakfast diner. It's perfect toast, whether it's thick, whether it's thin, all the way up to croissants. It's even going to boil up to 8 eggs at a time.
Is this wild?
At 8 eggs at a time. But you know what? We did these, and here's the best part. No boiling water, no stove top, no fry pan, no alchemy. Have you ever tried to poach an egg?
No.
I mean, they're hard.
I don't even try. That's how I know it's difficult.
Exactly.
I wait to go and pay a lot of money at a restaurant, but I can do it now.
Well, you know what's so funny about that, Tina? You're absolutely right. I mean, or even at the coffee shop where they have those little egg bites.
Yep.
So this will do toast, 7 different levels. It will make your hard-boiled eggs for you. I'm gonna make a little breakfast, but you know what? You can go about your day. You can do anything from put on your makeup, get your little guy ready in the morning.
You know he's 5.
I was thinking about that the other day.
5 now. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
By the way, 2 different colors to choose from. Very easy if you want it in the black or the gray. And everything you're gonna watch Shannon do, you get. So all the different trays, if you wanna poach the egg, scramble the egg, you wanna hard boil the egg, soft boil the egg, you get the meat tray, so if you're doing any of those meats. And then the toaster, and even the slots are thicker.
I know.
So we could do croissants or bigger bagels or your toast. And that's your quintessential breakfast.
It absolutely is. And you know, here's my favorite part. Again, no guesswork. You set it and forget it. It's like your coffee maker. You know how you load the ingredients, you press a button, and then you go about whatever you're doing, put it on your mascara. This, you literally load the ingredients, you set it and forget it. It also has something really cool. I'll show you on the front. There's no crazy dials or gizmos or whizmos or what do I do, how do I do it. It's literally just a couple of buttons. It's about 10 inches by 10 inches, so it's a small little footprint. Takes up no more room than your toaster. And the really cool thing is, literally you hit a button. You load the ingredients, you hit a button. There's a little cancel function. I'm gonna do eggs and toast at the same time. Did you know there's even an exact function where it knows how to time the toast to your poached eggs, to your little egg bites, those little sous vide things you get at the coffee shop for like $5 or $6. You're doing it.
It times it for you.
It times it for you. Is that not insane?
You know, cooking, timing everything is the hardest thing.
It's true.
Like if you're making multiple things. So I'm getting my bagel, I'm getting my egg, I'm getting my meat. It's all, do you know what I was thinking about? So many people are graduating and going to like their first apartment or they're going into their dorm. They don't have a lot of room.
They don't.
And they probably don't know how to cook. I didn't know how to cook until.
Were you a ramen noodle? Did you do popcorn for every meal? I did popcorn for almost every meal.
I did a lot of going back to my mom's house.
Even better. Even better.
I was like, no, I just went back and let mom keep cooking for me to her house.
Well, you know, even your breakfast sandwiches, so you can do your breakfast sandwiches with this. So if you only made hard-boiled eggs with this, if you only did your breakfast sandwiches, if you only did your poached eggs, it is literally set it and forget it. Right now we are making little mini omelets, and it's doing all the work. Even has that perfect little shape to it. Tina, like you said, we are including those egg cups.
Yep.
So you get everything that you need to create the perfect breakfast sandwich. And you know, now that it's Memorial Day, that is deviled eggs season, my friend.
Yeah.
I mean, no pot, no hot water, no alchemy involved. Literally set it and forget it. And West Bend, they've been making great appliances for over 100 years.
Yeah.
So they know what they're doing. They
You know
really
what's
do.
funny? You know this, Shannon. You've presented a bajillion and 10 items. We do toaster presentations.
Yes, we do.
We do presentations of things that just hard boil your eggs.
Yes,
we
we
do
do.
things that just do meat. Like the fact that I can give you one appliance that's not 3 footprints, that's not
true.
3 different buttons, that's not 3 different things. It's a one and done. Like this was a genius idea of them to come up with this.
It really was. And remember, it is one touch button operation in order to do this. The best part for me is it's steam cooking, so the eggs are easier to peel.
Yeah.
It's no oil, it's no hot stove top. You don't have to worry about whether or not the boiling
so
water.
when you steam it, the shell comes off easier
It comes
than when
off
you
easier.
boil?
Because it's cooking the membrane from the inside out. And science says that this is a perfect protein. So it has all of your essential amino acids. It's basically only 70 calories with 6 or 7 grams of protein, which basically is like a steak. So that's going to give you your protein equation for the entire day. And I'll tell you what, whether you're putting this in a dormitory, this is great for dorms. This is
So good.
great for graduation. This is great even for the office or for the nurse's station. You know, it's hard to really eat healthy.
Yeah.
And there is nothing easier, healthier, faster, or more flavorful when you can do omelets, poached eggs, hard-boiled eggs all day, even those little egg cup things.
Yeah.
And there's even a built-in meat warmer on this too.
That's what I was saying. So if you want to do like your pre-cooked little, Canadian bacon or your, whatever it is, it's a one-stop shop. If you're like, I don't have the footprint, like the space for one more appliance, we all have a toaster.
Yes, we do.
Let's just upgrade that toaster to do more for us.
For sure. Well, and the best part for me is, listen, we've all aspired to be great in the kitchen. This is better than set it and forget it. If you can use a toaster, you can make poached eggs. If you can use a toaster, you can make omelets. If you can use a toaster, you're doing eggs Benedict every morning. If you can use a toaster, you can make your own sandwiches. And like Tina said, remember, it's 7 different adjustments on the toaster itself. Small little footprint, but here's how easy this is. You can see we're just adding water. We include everything that you need to make that perfect breakfast. They did an adjusted price just for you guys. If you check it out in that place, named after a river.
Isn't it so funny how we do that?
I know.
We say the thing, but don't say the thing.
I know.
Listen.
It's like dating. You say the thing, but you don't say the thing because they don't need to know until later.
Then I forgot how crazy things get when Shannon comes out here. This is why we can't be together.
you.
We
I
cannot
know.
be together.
I know.
Because I say the things you're
It's
not supposed to. They're
dangerous.
supposed to stay in here.
Exactly. Internal monologue.
But listen, I will be the first one to say, even though I'm a mommy, and I don't have time,
No.
first off.
Nope.
Second off, I don't have the skill. I'm not a Shannon, right? Shannon knows how to do all of these incredible things, but she, over the years, have always taught us you can do great things, but you don't have to be this big chef or know all these things. This is really, you're like, I've always wanted to do this, or the poached egg, or make a full breakfast in the morning.
It's true. Here's a good example. I'm going to hold this shell for a reason. Do you see how thin that is? That's because it's cooking the membrane first. So it's cooking from the inside out. And that means whether you've got dexterity issues, they're going to be easier to peel. Remember, you are doing up to 8 hard-boiled eggs at a time, but it's poached, it's a steamer, it's a food warmer. Your poached eggs, your hard-boiled eggs, your soft-boiled eggs, all the way up to your croissants. If you've never had a steamed omelet, you have never lived, because they're light. Do you see how nice and light and fluffy and airy that is?
you're in charge of the ingredients,
And you're
right?
in charge of the
because have you ever
ingredients.
gone somewhere and you're like,
Exactly.
it's not enough cheese, it's not enough spinach, it's not the right salt, it's not, you know,
Yes.
you're in charge of it now. And I want to show you again what you're getting. First, you're picking color. So as we're running through all the different demonstrations that Shannon's doing, this is the gray and this is the black. So these are your two choices. But you see that those are the little egg cups you're getting. That's the little kind of meat warming tray. And then this is going to be for those 8 hard-boiled eggs, soft-boiled eggs that you're doing. And we all learn together, when you're steaming them, they're even easier to peel. They're just making everything so easy. And this footprint, it's basically toaster size in the toaster itself. Even if we just said, for $49.98, you're getting a new toaster that has the wider slots, that's great quality. We should all upgrade our toaster, which most of the time you're like, when I get this toaster, and when I was 18,
Right.
you know, and then you just keep hanging on to this old school toaster that's like not, it's like rickety. Upgrade our toaster and get the function of everything else. It's $49.99. I'm gonna get this half off that price.
Yeah.
So if I open up the HSN credit card, I get that $25. This is $50. $25
Love it.
for a full breakfast station?
Oh, come on. And you know, I go back to it again. It's as easy as your coffee makers. So again, you load the ingredients, you set it and forget it. It's the same size as your toaster. It's a toaster that thinks it's a diner because it does your entire breakfast. Perfectly cooked every single time. Steam cooking, the healthiest way to do your cooking. But it's also a meat warmer, so it's a toaster, 7 different levels, thick or thin, artisan breads, all the way up to croissants. And then I didn't show you guys.
Just the button that times it.
Isn't
Take
that
my money.
genius?
Take my money.
I know.
I'm
That's
like, just
all
that
you
I
do.
don't have to time it, I'm here for it.
One touch button operation. You just do an egg, you press a button. If you're doing your toast and your egg and you want it to get done at the same time, your toast. And then Tina, I'll just show this real quickly. So I am not really big into manuals. So this is as complicated as it gets. It comes with this, I call it the little magic cup.
Okay.
Because there's a picture of an egg on it. So instead of, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, if you want a soft egg, okay, you fill it to that line. And then it even shows you how many eggs you're cooking. So you literally just follow the little numbers and the little dial. You dump the water in, you put your ingredients in, you hit that button, and breakfast is served.
Wait, you're saying Shannon doesn't read the manual? I would have never thought.
I know you find that shocking.
Listen, Shannon is the most rogue yet concise human, right? Like
It's true.
It's like, it always comes out perfect. It always ends up where we're supposed to land, but you want to find the easiest path there.
It's true.
This is totally meant for me. It's meant for you. It's meant for the people out there that maybe you're not cooking for 18 family members every morning and you just want a real quick breakfast. Meat, egg, some kind of a bread, whether it's croissant, it's bagel, it's toast, and it's push a button.
I love it. You know, I can't believe that they did that free shipping. And you know, that's also, by the way, you can tell, that's the mark of a good hard-boiled egg. Have you ever seen those hard-boiled eggs where it's like the gray around it?
Is that not?
You know, that's maybe what mom's hard-boiled eggs look like. I love you, Mom.
But
however,
this is, and it's easy.
It's perfection.
It's easy. This was wildly popular. On a Flex, it's $10 to get it home, to cook for 30 days, to try it out. We'll even ship it to you for free. So this was perfect.